The Honourable Mark Pearson.
He was criticising him, not me.
Thank you, Mr President. My question without notice is to the Honourable Niall Blair, Minister for Primary Industries, Lands and Water. There have been a number of complaints to Hilltop Council from Harden residents concerning the frequent spilling of animal effluent on the public roads from Blantyre Piggery. Residents have had difficulty obtaining accuracy in information about these spills, given that industry is only required to self-report, quote-unquote, problems concerning the transport and disposal of animal waste off-site. What steps has your department taken to investigate whether Blantyre Farms has failed to discharge a biosecurity duty under Section 23 of the Biosecurity Act 2015? Thank you.
Before the Minister commences his answer, I would like to welcome to the President's Gallery our former colleague, the Honourable Rick Ball. Hey. When I arrived a fair while ago, was the leader of the National Party and deputy leader of the opposition, but has certainly had many roles in this place, and we welcome him back today.
Did a work for the Labor government.
Minister.
Did a little work for the Labor government.
Let's get back to excrement.
Mr President,
I get carried away.
I thank the honourable member for his question. I certainly draw no correlation between the question in relation to pig excrement and the last day of Parliament for the year, but I will take the opportunity to also welcome the Honourable Rick Bull, who's also chair of one of our LLSs here in New South Wales, and good to see him in the chamber. Mr President, what I will do is I'll take the question on notice, because I know that there was an element of the question that did directly relate to my portfolio from a biosecurity point of view, but this is also an issue that does fall under the local government side of things, but also an issue that relates to the Honourable Duncan Gay's portfolio when we talk about road transport. And some of the things that I know the Honourable Duncan Gay has been working on with local government and with Department of Primary Industries is the issues around truck washers, or are the issues around truck washers. He's certainly something that we are attuned to. It's something that is not isolated to one part of the state. And it's something that we want to make sure is as practical as possible, because we know that, Mr President, it's one thing to have fantastic producers, it's one thing to have fantastic growing conditions here in this state, but it's also vitally important to make sure that we allow those producers to get their livestock transported easily throughout New South Wales. That's one of the reasons why the Honourable Duncan Gay has put so much work into his pinch points and his Bridges for the Bush program to allow us to be able to make sure that we unlock some of those pinch points and not put extra costs or burdens onto our producers to be able to transport commodities like livestock, whether it's to sale yards, whether it's to processing facilities, or even whether it's within different farms, Mr President. So I think that to get a holistic answer, or particularly in relation to the point of biosecurity in my portfolio, I will take the question on notice and come back to the member.